Afrobeats is super open because, for example, in like Japan and places like China, it's huge.
Yeah, they've got they've got
know what I'm
some.
saying?
They've got like Chinese groups that are doing it.
Straight up, and good
But
for them.
obviously, yeah.
They're not gonna get
Yeah.
respected in the whole scene because
of
it just
course
doesn't work. But I still happy to see them.
Try it.
I'm still happy to see them taking in African culture in a positive way.
Yeah.
I don't give a
Right.
fuck who
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
Do you know
It's
what?
still good.
it's still good
That's
for
how
the
I feel
culture.
about
Yeah,
it.
it's good for the movement.
Do you know what?
Definitely.
It's so funny that we're saying this, yeah, but something literally just came into my mind. When I look at the likes of Wale, you know, he's one of the people tend to forget that when Wale first came out, Wale had songs with Lady Gaga and everything.
He was huge.
Wale was
the dude.
huge.
Wale had a big run.
You get what I'm saying? But I think Wale, at some point, I don't know what happened to his career.
So this has been talked about in Seattle because he spends a lot of time in Seattle. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah.
He's in Seattle a lot randomly, and we're just like, what is he doing here? Like, what?
You know what I mean, I just
What's
don't
he
know.
doing?
Yeah, I just don't know because at some point, yes, he wanted to tap into the culture,
Yep.
but it just
Seemed
didn't.
like it didn't work.
It just didn't work. It just didn't stick.
Yeah, that's the risk you take when you try new things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Sometimes it doesn't work. And you know what? Talking about that, when he was doing it, social media was not what it is today.
Not at all.
Right? And Afrobeats was not really accepted in the States at the time.
That's true too.
So I think that
Bigger
kind of
risk he took.
a very big
Yeah.
risk. And I think that kind
Very,
of
very
literally just fucked up his whole shit.
Kind of did.
You get what I'm saying?
did.
Yeah, you know, because when I look at someone like him as well, and I look at this guy right now, this guy who was in was it Power?
Rotimi.
Rotimi.
Rotimi, yeah.
Rotimi right now, he's getting a lot of success
Yeah, he is.
in the culture now.
But he's an R&B singer though, so it's a little different, right?
Crosses
It's
a
a
bit
little
of it, yeah.
His crossover appeal.
Yeah.
His crossover appeal is different.
I saw a post. Is Tiwa Savage Rotimi's cousin?
Yeah. Apparently
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Apparently they're
I
related.
heard that too.
Oh, yeah?
They're related. Yeah.
I saw a post and everything, and like he was talking about it, saying,
Yeah.
"Yo, you can't believe who's my cousin." Now
They did the 23andMe and figured it out.
Yeah, I know, right? That was crazy.
I'm just playing. How'd they figure that out?
I don't know how the fuck they figured
They
it out.
must
but-
have known since, but they did not just put it out.
Okay.
Do you know what? But you know what? Shout out to him though, because when I look at him right now, he's doing because he tried his career in the States and everything in terms of the R&B and everything.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't really pop like that.
No,
He
he had a big song, but it didn't like.
Yeah, it didn't really pop.
It didn't roll over.
Power helped his image and all
Kept
that.
him relevant.
Yeah, kept him very relevant.
Yeah.
But then he made a very smart move. He got into the Afrobeat scene and everything. And fam, his songs are being played and all
He's
that.
going,
Yeah.
he's
Funny,
going at the right
funny you
time.
mentioned that because I know we went to his opening party. You remember?
yeah.
His album
Yeah.
launch.
Here.
Funny enough, they want it done here. Funny enough, he started he was always loved the Afrobeat scene.
Yeah.
He's always been into it.
Yeah,
but he's not put it out onto like being an Afrobeat
You know
artist.
why?
I heard him say that.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? I think because he knew his background, his
He knew his heritage.
Yeah,
He's one of them kids where
He's
they
always
kept
been
him
in touch
grounded.
with his
Yeah.
Nigerian heritage.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
That's
tell.
what I was talking
yeah.
about at the beginning. That helped it, like that. That's
definitely
a big.
helps.
He knew that was a big part of who he is, so his transition seemed more genuine, right?
yeah,
And it seemed
absolutely.
more like he actually meant it.
But then also Wale as well. I believe Wale knew his heritage as well.
Wale-
I think
Wale-
it's just.
Because Wale's from DC, right?
Go ahead.
Nah, because Wale was identified as Nigerian.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
He was more, although he was American. When I first heard about Wale,
Wale, the name.
that was the first thing I got to know about him was he's Nigerian.
He's Nigerian,
He was in
yeah,
touch
same
with
as
his
well.
with his roots. He really was.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that.
That's correct, but if we actually want to be sincere and honest with ourselves, we have to give Wale a lot of respect.
Absolutely.
No question.
He took a risk when no one wanted to take the risk.
That's what I was gonna say.
With Nigerians, going to Nigeria, doing stuff for Nigeria.
Yes.
No, straight up. Before it was cool.
Before it was cool to do songs with whiskey than that.
And what I.
Gotta give that guy some respect.
Nah, you
No
gotta give the
doubt.
guy some respect.
What I'm noticing too is we're talking about him in a way like you guys are talking about him in a way that is like kind of respectful. Like he didn't get what he deserved out of it, but he was one of the first to do it, and he'll always have that.
Exactly.
That'll always be a thing that I
Exactly.
think especially Nigerians that knew he was doing it, they'll always respect him for that.
Yeah.
And that's you
definitely.
can't. That's the type of respect that's hard to earn. Like you can't have a hit song and get that type of respect. You can't.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
from
yeah.
really trying and making a genuine effort. And maybe it didn't work, but we remember that you did that before a lot
You
of people
did
did,
that. Him-
and you'll always have respect for that.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
definitely.
Him and Akon, Him and Akon, they really championed it.
That's my Senegalese fam right there.
Yeah. You got me. Him and Akon, they really championed it and everything when it was cool to do so. You got what I mean?
When
And
it wasn't cool to do.
Yeah.
when it wasn't cool to do so. And sometimes when I look at it and everything, I hope, you know, as these artists are mega big right now, right? They need to do the favors that he did for them.
Yeah. I hope he gets it. I hope he sees the
You
return
got
on what he
me?
did.
He needs to get a return and
No,
everything.
I think in the
Put him in the songs, put him in the albums and
That's the thing,
everything.
because it's not too late for that. Like,
It's not too late
that
for
now the Afrobeat artists could look out for him and say, "Come."
You are
That's
one
what
of
I
us.
hope. Yeah, that's what I hope happens.
You are one of us because when you look at his career in the hip hop scene,
It's over.
yeah, it's over.
That shit is frugal.
You got what I mean? It's over.
It's frugal. It's very
But,
frugal.
but then again, do you think he's he's got something to do with his personal kind of attitude? Because I've seen him in a few interviews.
That's been brought up before.
Yeah, it's a bit. He doesn't like. I've seen him in a few interviews when he does with African, media and stuff. He doesn't. He gives up the kind of like I'm American, doing you a favor kind of attitude.
I don't. Yeah,
I've heard
seen
people
it.
say that.
Yeah, I've seen it with my eyes. Like, I'm like,
yeah.
okay.
So that's the vibe you got off of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this, I don't know him personally. I'm just saying. Off of
that's what I'm
interviews.
saying. I don't
Yeah.
know him, but off
that-
interviews, yes, you can actually get that vibe in there.
Yeah.
You know,
But still, he gets.
but then at
massive
the same
respect
time,
still. massive
fact,
respect.
when
Yeah,
no
of
one
course.
was giving this guy any shine and everything.
It don't take away from what he did.
Yeah, it doesn't
no,
take
it
away
doesn't.
from what he did, bro. If you know what I mean. So shout out to all these man, then, bro.
Yeah.